Yes, we've just arrived on the boat. First thing we need to do is check all the systems. We have a massive tech team at SailGP and they do a whole bunch of checks. And basically as the sailors, we need to redo all the checks. Just exactly the same as an aeroplane. They have a bunch of checklists before they can take off. We're no different, so let's go check out all the buttons and make sure everything's working. So first job is to get your helmet, get your goggles and your earbuds. You've got to make sure that all of our comms work on the boat. So if we were to yell as loud as we could, no one would be able to hear each other. There's so much noise and wind noise. So we have speakers that tell us what each other is saying. We've got to make sure that all that's running properly.
Coming down, 3, 2,
Italy
1.
not playing.
Here you go. 4 down, 4 down.
So first thing we need to check is my controller. That's what flies the boat and moves the foils in all their directions. I've got about 15 buttons on my controller and about another 15 on my panel here. Got to make sure that every one of them is working correctly. There's no bugs in the system. We're going to put the board down. Once it's down on the lock, I'm going to use this left wheel on my flight controller panel. I'm going to make sure that the foil goes backwards and forwards. I can also move the foil left and right. So here we're going to the right, and then we're going to the left. The two wheels are used to fly the boat higher and lower off the water. That's my primary role. The rest of the buttons I use to adjust the pitch, so I can make the boat fly bow down or bow up using the buttons on the side to change the rudder. This panel here changes everything that I do between races. So I can make the foils go down faster or slower. All that is the fine tuning that we need as the conditions change. So it's a very small space that we're tucked in here, and that's to sort of get us down out of the wind when we're sailing. When we turn the boat really aggressively at the top and bottom mark, there's a lot of G-forces. And I'll have to put my feet up on the wall and push as hard as I can whilst flying the boat to make sure that I don't get thrown onto the trampoline. So this is my part of the cockpit, but also in here we've got Stu Bithell, our wing trimmer. He's going to be stood up in this area, holding this wing sheet, trimming the wing as we sail. So I'm tucked in here flying the boat and he's keeping us flat side to side. Seems pretty complicated, but primary role is to fly the boat as high as I can, make sure we go nice and fast.